Hi, welcome to our Election Issue 1 Explainer. Now, Issue 1 is about bail, specifically in criminal cases. I'm a criminal defense attorney who has some specialized knowledge of this system. I've had a number of friends and neighbors speak with me, and I thought I'd share the information a little bit more publicly. Now, if you understand bail in depth, feel free to head out now. If not, please lend me about 2.5 minutes of your time. So, bail is the release of the defendant while their case is in the process of going through court. Cash bail is an amount required by court in some criminal cases to help assure that a defendant shows up to future court dates, basically that they don't skip town. Now, there's other types of bail and bail conditions. Now, someone can be released on their own recognizance, which is a fancy way of saying without bail, sometimes with conditions to protect public safety, such as being under house arrest, having no contact with the victim, that the person enter into a drug, alcohol, or mental health treatment, etc., that sort of thing. People who still pose an ongoing threat to public safety can also be held without bail. Now, everyone is entitled to a reasonable, meaning non-excessive, bail under both the Ohio and US constitutions. Issue 1 would change our Ohio Constitution to add public safety as an appropriate consideration for cash bail. It seeks that constitutional change because our Ohio Supreme Court has already ruled that cash bail cannot be set as part of the basis of public safety. Holding somebody without bail is the tool for that. Now, that decision was reached by a majority, including both Republican and Democratic judges. Consequently, no law similar to Issue 1 could legally go into effect. That's why a constitutional amendment would be necessary. Now, this public safety consideration for cash bail is a problem. It creates a system where wealthy but dangerous people go free, potentially to cause further harm. It also locks up poorer people who pose low risks to public safety, which is often devastating to individuals, families, and children, not to mention wastefully expensive for Ohio taxpayers. If you ask how is it devastating, imagine if you had a month or 2 months or 3 months where you couldn't work, you couldn't pay bills, everything that came up you had to pay out of savings. That's where this becomes devastating, not to mention the relationships it tears apart when people are locked up. Now, no person is $10,000 or $100,000 or $1 million safer than another. Our safety and the safety of our friends and neighbors is not for sale. Similarly, we take our freedom seriously, and we do not take it away from people who simply lack the funds to purchase it. Vote no on Issue 1 to assure that defendants who are a threat to public safety are either held without bail or on conditions like house arrest necessary to protect public safety. A yes vote would tell our courts to take away the freedom of innocent people across our state who lack the $10,000 or $100,000 or more necessary to purchase their freedom. Again, please vote no on Issue 1. Thank you for your time, and if this has been helpful to you in understanding Issue 1, please do share it with any friends and neighbors you think would benefit. Thank you again.